Yeah, it went well. I think I first congratulate Coach Pierce on what a great job did this past year, and so much respect for him for earning the right of the guys, and kind of the nod from the program is a pretty cool experience. Yeah, it went well in there. Just getting to meet some of those guys and watch some film with me, some good plays, some bad plays. We got it all. No, there's a lot of great players out there. I think they're the best in the world right now. It's my home, so watching them every Sunday is fun to watch. So just being out here and getting to meet some of these guys and being around them, just getting to know them is fun for me. Yeah, I was really impressed with them. Coach Mayo, first congratulated him too. Come anytime a new head coach, it was a pretty cool experience. So just being in there and New England's, obviously a great sports town, and meet with them. So I thought it went well. I think, New England's a great spot. And all these teams I got a great spot. Yeah, shoot. I think one of the most explosive offenses in the country. I think start off 6-0 and kind of one of those things where some games where I could have made some more plays at the end to win some more games. But at the same time, kind of learning experience and had some big time offensive games. And at the end of the day, should just go back out there and take it one play at a time and just confidence in myself. Yeah, it was awesome meeting with Coach Payton. I think anytime you got one of the great offensive minds in there, meeting with him was pretty cool. And Davis Webb, he seemed right off the bat, seemed like he kind of one of the great quarterback coaches you could play for, and just fun being there with those guys, and got a great experience, and got Javonte Williams is a Carolina guy out there in Denver, so. Yeah, no doubt. I think also the Pac-12 after dark is always on late, so I'm all done with my game. But anytime Caleb got to know him throughout high school and being in the same class and just rooting for him. Such a great guy. Got to see him here again. Anytime you're rooting for guys like that, you're rooting for him. I think anytime you get to see quarterbacks around the country pulling against them, I don't think that's right. So you go pull for guys because I genuinely enjoy being around Caleb. Oh, always. Yeah, hey, when it gets in between the lines, it's a different story. But out here, you always just rooting for them and checking up on them, asking how they're doing. Yeah, Mitchell. Yeah. Mitch has been around. Came back to Norcon a few times, and he's been great. I think he hit me up before the season, and just said best of luck, and he's a great mentor anytime. The Carolina Blue, quarterback fraternity. Just try to stick together. Yeah, Mitch, I think he had some great years in Chicago, especially that one specific year. I remember making the playoffs and playing well. So, I think a lot of people, they analyze based off the helmet. I think we're different players and different people, but at the same time, big fan of Mitch. Yeah. Yeah, Eli's, big fan. I think Eli would probably say, he's probably seen me too much. I've been following around, and so it's always on Zooms. I think the biggest thing is just being a sponge, soaking it all in. And I don't have all the answers, and I don't know it all. Just being up there with Eli, and like I said, David Morris training with him down there in Alabama. He was his backup at Ole Miss, so just kind of the small world of connections, and just trying to soak it all up. Yeah, Eli, just be myself. Just enjoy it. Don't be somebody I'm not, and just at the end of the day, don't give the NFL too much spotlight or credit. It's just go out there and playing ball. Yeah, it was good in there. Meeting with Coach Dave Ball, big fan of him. Offensive mind, one of the best. So just getting there, getting to know those guys. Know Mr. Shane. So it was good in there. Yeah, that's a good call out. Being from Charlotte, Myers Park is one of the best decisions I made. Attending that high school, one of the best high schools out there. Playing there really changed my football path. Going in there and kind of my sophomore year and being the guy quarterback, and from there just kind of things started off there. The start of my journey, and looking forward to getting back to Charlotte and seeing some of those guys.
Yes, sir. It was huge. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Sam, I played Little League ball with Sam when I was, in first grade, sixth grade, playing tackle football. Sam was the quarterback, and I was playing probably on the sideline clapping for him. It's really a small world from Charlotte. So many guys, Daniel Jones and Sam Howell, all these guys. Really, I don't think people give enough credit to Charlotte. Great area of football, and just North Carolina, I think it's a little bit slept on. Yeah, just preparing. I think the biggest thing is learn how to prepare, like a pro. I'm always, obviously don't have it figured out yet. I still had to go to class in between, practice and meeting time. So I think that'll be a little bit different. But also just making plays with my feet, knowing when to check it down to the running back too. Be patient. I think guys try to, drop bait on me and test my patience. So just, take the check down and move the chains. Yeah, I think something that I think would be an advantage, and something there's always two sides to it. I think it could be a huge help. You see guys where it works out, like Jordan Love, and you see instances where going in like CJ right away is can be successful. So whatever they think, I'm ready. For both ways, ready to go in there and compete to be the starter. Obviously, going to have that mindset either way, but at the same time, I know these guys get paid a lot of money to make these decisions. Oh, it was huge. Learning how to prepare. Learn how to create relationships and handle all the media. Sam was in the spotlight. One of the elite guys in college football. So it was fun to sit behind Sam. He's become one of my best friends. Yeah, favorite film memory. I think kind of my brother Luke. The shot he hit against Kentucky kind of put us on notice back in Memphis in that year. But really just. Being the youngest of four boys, 3 older brothers, 3 of my best friends, got a lot of memories.
It's been awesome. Quarterback journey is different.
Yeah, with Washington, I think first on with Coach Quinn, it was great. He kind of clicked right off the bat. He's a great, great guy and great coach. Shooting stuff he's done defensively with the Cowboys over the past years has been pretty special. So meeting in there and Coach Pritchard, recruited me in high school from Stanford, so got to know him a little bit. And Coach Kingsbury knows my office winner from college, so got a lot of connections. Yeah, the Bears shoot. Great sports town. Chicago's about as good as it gets. So just got in there and let them know who I am. I don't think they knew much about me, and just show them, what I got and who I am, and kind of speak on some of the plays and some of the tape. Yeah, just a competitor. I think just a winner. I think if there's something where I can do it all, I can play inside the pocket. I can play outside the pocket, make plays with my feet. Pick up first downs on the run, win intelligently. I feel like a smart kid. So just try to one of those things where I feel like I can kind of try to do it all.
I thought it was pretty different. Just the different types of tests that they give us.
Yeah.
From pattern tests to different recognition of different trends.
For sure. Anytime they're in zone, let it rip, man. They find the open area and let it rip. I pride myself in making all the throws, and I feel like I can. And, from whatever hash in college, the hashes are a little bit wider, so some of the longer throws. And I think these defenses try to test me, and I'm ready for it.
But I could definitely see where the pattern recognition.
Yeah, just my ability to connect with people, my ability to create relationships, and just connect with all types of different people. I think that's the biggest thing with me. I'm not going to be a guy going in there, as a rookie, just starting to yell and scream and be a leader right off the bat, just kind of show my work ethic and earn the respect of the guys, and then from then just kind of grow in more as a vocal guy. What inspired me to play football? That's a great question, actually. I think my dad played quarterback at North Carolina. About all of us went to North Carolina. So just kind of there, and growing up, my 3 older brothers, none of them were quarterbacks. So I figured, the last one, how about it be me? So just my dad. He's been the guy who watched me throw it my whole life. Yeah, I think that's one of the toughest things. Showing as a quarterback, you're not touching practice. People think that you don't lift as hard because you're not, barbell benching, and people kind of call you out for it. So the biggest thing for me was, my running. I think, sometimes I hurdled or try to break tackles, and some of the hurdle stuff I need to shy away from to stay healthy. But I think at the same time it shows someone competing. One of the kind of the best impacts I felt like I had was after I ran for first down and made somebody miss or try to hurdle a guy. Those guys love that, and that was kind of my way.
In a brand new system that some of these guys didn't really play with.
Say it again. Sorry, some of the guys are yelling. Yeah, with the Falcons, Atlanta, I was really impressed. Obviously T.J. Yates, North Carolina guy, quarterback coach. So that was my first interview of the combine here, so it made it easy, being with the North Carolina guy. And Coach Morris is, congratulating him. He was a new head coach, so I thought Atlanta went well.
When it comes to consistent with
Yeah, shoot, yeah, that's a lot to live up to now with Tom. So one of the best, one of the goats. Coach Christian was my quarterback. Kind of he helped with the quarterbacks in North Carolina. He coached Tom back in Tampa. So just got to watch some old film, some quarterback drills, how consistent he was, and how he handled himself and took care of his body.
He kind of set the standard following up as the quarterback at a great.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. I think the biggest measurement for quarterback is wins and losses. And I think there's some games at the end of the games where I could have done there and make a few more plays to helps us impact the winning column. But at the same time, there's not. I wouldn't redo anything. I put it all out there and left it all out there. Oh no, just haven't met with him, haven't seen him. I wasn't at the Senior Bowl or any of that, so I'm kind of one of the younger. I'm a junior, so they probably haven't seen me for as long. But no, they were all all of them at practice and at some games. So
Just how consistent he was, very accurate, and he went through some.
yeah, for sure. No doubt. Watching Chicago, Cole Kmet's a great tight end, and you got DJ Moore who played in. I was a big Panthers fans growing up, so watching DJ and the ability to play in those cold weather games, and always affect Chicago. Always got a great defense. So. Yeah, just enjoy high school football. Some of the best times of my life. My senior year of football in high school got taken away because of COVID, and I missed that. Missed playing on the lights on Friday nights, and just to outwork everybody. You don't got to post everything on social media like you're working hard. Just working work in silence, work in the dark.
A wheel route in the red zone to Marion Brown. It was kind of
Any event to the NFL Combine? Ooh, I like that. Let's do a 3-point contest, basketball. I think basketball kind of goes into play with being an athlete and being able to shoot the rock. Say what? Birds are real? No, I took a conspiracy class in college, so I talked a little bit about that. But no, I think they are.
It was honestly a whole scripted play. And me and the receiver kind of just got on the same page. And Devin Carter, and we scored the touchdown and went up in overtime. So it was really cool.
Yeah. Awesome moment. For my family. All the hard work and watching my 3 older brothers do their thing, and now getting my chance to. Been so supportive. Got brothers all over the country. I got one brother back home who lived with me in North Carolina. I got one brother playing basketball overseas in Japan. So we got it all covered, and they've been so supportive, and just a sports family who loves to compete and just get after each other. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. I think try to be both. I think be a surgeon at the in 2-minute drill at the end of the game. I think I showcased a little bit of that. Hit check downs and kind of win mentally. Also be an artist. I think some of that is making plays, make some plays outside the pocket, and doing my own thing when something's not open. And I think I can do both of those. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, find a balance. Always trying to improve, and sometimes I feel like I moved a little bit too much in there because I may have some small moves, but at the same time, making plays with my feet is one of my best abilities. Yeah, this past year I think Syracuse, the way I threw it around was awesome, and in 2022 Wake Forest, I feel like I was one of those. It's just one of those days you wake up, you're in warm-ups, you're throwing it well. Yeah, just being able to handle it. I think just finding ways, outside of football to have that kind of thing to fall on, whether it's my family or my faith, and just having that with me is huge for me. I'm not taking it, and still at the same time showing them competing and not being okay with in some adversity to not be on the right side of it. Oh yeah, anytime you're watching them, watching Josh Allen, I think watching the hurdles is pretty cool. Watching Josh, I did a little bit of that. I never cleared somebody like he did, but I tried to. And watching Herbert, the way he moves and kind of arm strength, both those guys' arms can make all the throws, and I strive myself for doing that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we did some outside zone stuff and some RPO stuff and did some play action off of it. So I think the biggest thing about college is not many under center offenses anymore. So being able to do that, adjust to it, and with their back to the defense is eyeing safeties after you play action stuff. So I think that translates to the NFL, like you said. Yeah, one of my best friends. Sam is has been a mentor to me in college, and it's one of those things where there's a lot bigger problems out there in the world than being with one of your best friends in the quarterback room. So I think it's not awkward for us, and it's just business. We're good. Appreciate it. Oh, awesome. Thank y'all. Sorry about that, guys.